Who contacted you?
She did.
Maurice needs help.
How many lawyers should you meet in the park? I mean, of course I found it odd. I ain't stealing a watch, man. I ain't stealing no fucking watch.
The case was about a watch box, and there was a print, and that was the whole problem.
Why you gotta be worried about it? He'll show up.
I'm tired of be dealing with this stuff. What's his name?
Jonathan Wong.
Wong?
Wong.
A Chinese dude? You got
What
me a
is
Chinese?
wrong with Chinese people?
I ain't never seen no Chinese lawyer.
You ain't gotta worry about that. Chinese people, Jews love Chinese people. Look, they're cute, they're little, they're smart, they read books.
Give me a brother. Give me a brother.
You
Give me a
can't
smart
have
brother.
no
That's what I
brother.
want. Yeah, that's what I want.
A brother walking in there with a brother? Ooh, look at that. Two black men. Which one is guilty? That's all the jury's gonna be thinking.
You know what? As long as it ain't no white dude, I'm good.
Well, you ain't gotta worry about that. I ain't getting no white person. I don't like them.
I don't like them either. They smell funny.
And they touch on
Like
stuff.
patchouli and orange juice.
Time to get back to me on
Can't stand
Tuesday,
white
goddammit. Jamal?
Hey, Joe, I don't know you, man.
Jerry?
I'm sorry.
Letitia?
Levita?
Hell no, dog. Look, you don't know me like
Wait a
that, man.
minute,
I
wait a
think you're in the wrong spot. You need to
Jonathan.
Jonathan Wong.
keep going. Wong?
Your lawyer?
Wong.
Oh man, I've been walking all over here for...
You got me a white dude?
No, I got Jonathan Wong.
You gonna shake my hand? Hello, what's your name?
Reese. You don't know my name?
Reese. Letitia?
You
Come
told
on.
me he was Asian.
I thought it was Jonathan.
You got a
Asian.
white dude?
I'm Irish.
I thought
Oh,
it
man,
was...
Gaelic.
I might as well go turn
My
myself in.
mother's Chinese. You want to know about custody? I'll tell you about custody. You know where I was? You know why I'm dressed the way I am right now? Because I was down at county lockup at 3 in the morning. I got a call from one of my custody clients, refuses to eat. He's been in lockup for 30 days. I go down there at 3 in the morning. He's naked. He refuses to wear clothes now. He's taking a shit and he's throwing it up on the walls. And I got to tell him, hey, you know what? That's not good for your case, mister. Now, you want to go through that? Is
You
that what
expect me to believe that? Is that serious?
It was for the movie. Black on Black. You like it? I'm talking about the movie! Yeah, I'm talking about the fucking movie, okay?
You think this is funny?
Funny?
Yeah, no, do you think this is
No,
funny?
I don't think it's funny. You think it's funny? We're lucky. The DA's a friend of mine. Wait a minute. What? What'd you say?
I didn't...
What? You didn't say anything?
No.
Wait a minute. No? I didn't. Can you tell me daytime? Daytime, July 12th. Nighttime? Did you say nighttime?
No, I didn't.
Okay. Where do you work?
I meant I was probably at work. You know I don't work all
Where do you work, boyfriend?
Raise your voice to me.
Where do you work?
I work at Mocha downtown. Look at this guy.
It's good. It's good. Stock boy? The store?
I ain't no damn stock boy.
He said he was a clerk.
Clerk? Well, this is what we need,
This is
clerk.
exact-
We need your,
Oh, hell no.
we need
Hell
your
no.
boss. We need your
Oh,
boss to sign a
okay.
paper, all right? We need your boss to verify that you are on work on Saturday, Wednesday, July 12th. You know something? He's got a little bit of chutzpah, a little down the hood stuff. You need a little bit of that yourself.
You said a hood spot down in the hood
Mind if I
stuff?
change? I gotta get to court, all right?
Dude, you know what?
All right? I gotta
You know what?
change.
This
so
is a
don't
joke.
bother
This
me.
is a joke. Where's the camera?
Huh?
What you got me? He's in his
You say
boxers.
watch
You
coat?
need
Wait
to
a minute,
be-
wait a minute,
what?
wait a minute. Watch coat. Watch
I
coat.
can't believe this.
Watch coat. Remember, watch coat, watch coat.
What?
You know you got to print at the scene of the crime. You got to print. Now I need to ask you something. They sell watch coat watches where you work? If watch coat watches was sold from your place, and the print was taken from a watch coat watch box,
Okay.
that means
okay.
you
okay.
sold them the box, and that's why the print is in the goddamn room. That's a fucking movie. All right, that's a fucking movie. We're in the boat.
Hey, how did your print get up in this woman's house?
Look, just excuse me for not knowing what happened on the 12th, but I'm a little bit disoriented here. And then this guy walks up talking about he's Gaelic and something in flip-flops and in the dingy black shirt. You got
Irish.
a
Okay. Hey,
leprechaun. Irish.
hey. Listen.
Listen to
You
this.
gotta watch it. You gotta watch it, Jamal. You gotta watch it. You gotta watch
he
it.
let him
Okay?
call him by my name.
No. Stock boy. Listen.
Whoa.
Listen. No.
Wait,
Watch
you talking
Go.
about a movie. What movie
Watch
you
Go.
talking about?
Watch Go. You
What's
work?
Watch Go?
Good.
Hoboken ass
Listen, I need an
motherfucker walk
answer.
up in here.
I need
you
an
want me
answer.
to be able to tell you what happened
I
on
need
the
an
12th.
answer. Listen,
He's not
Letitia.
recording right now. My name is not Letitia.
I like what you're doing, sister. I like it. You're both good, and you're both good for the movie. I mean it.
You keep talking about a movie. What movie?
Listen, we're always making a movie. You understand?
Yeah, I'm a screenwriter. Look, I just do this shit. Hey, look.
You're a screenwriter?
No, I'm a lawyer, okay? I do this
Who
lawyer
referred
stuff
you to
on the
this
side.
guy?
You
I
think it's
saw
funny?
his name in the newspaper. How am I
Oh,
supposed to know?
That's real smart of you. Now I know why your other client's throwing shit up against the wall. My stomach's starting to growl.
Did you hear my question?
I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna
This is
fucking cry.
ridiculous.
I
All
can't fucking believe this shit.
All right.
What world am I in?
Look, as far as I'm concerned, you're both green-lighted. All right?
I can't
We're
believe
doing
this
it.
dude.
We're doing a movie. I need a DNA sample.
Yeah, I'm about to
For
get
the
my
movie.
DNA sample. Here we go.
Let's go, Jamal.
My name is not
Gotcha.
Jamal.
It is in the movie.
That's why I
It
don't
is
like
in the
white
movie.
people, man.
It is in
This
the
is exactly
movie.
why I don't like white folks, man. We'll
Alright.
talk tomorrow. Where? In the park? We in the park?
You're
Same
lucky.
park?
You're
Where?
lucky.
What does the DA do?
You're green
Is he an actor? Huh?
Producer.
That's fun.
Am I laughing? See, this is why I get sick of you. I try to help you out with the lawyer. I'm sorry that he is not Chinese, okay? I am so sorry. But that does not mean that I have to sit here and deal with you. You can't even look at me. Could you, hello, yes, I am here. Bye.
How is it in prison?
It's what it is, you know. You do what you gotta do.
So I actually live right not far from here. This is my beach right here.
But it definitely puts a lot of salt in some deep fucking wounds.
I didn't know Maurice at that time, but I knew right away when I saw him they were good for the movie that I was working on. And, you know, that he would be good in the movie. Not her, but him.
You state that you only hire gay men to work in your hair salons because inside every gay man is a black woman. Could you talk about that a bit?
What was wrong with her?
Well, she didn't have enough streak going on. You know, the kind of black stuff you need for the thing.
The Michelin Man is this big white tire man who is all smiley and happy, and everybody thinks he's so cute. Ooh, I want to buy some tires. But if they made the Michelin Man look like what real tires look like, okay, big black tire man, wouldn't nobody want to buy a tire? Because they'd be like, oh, he's scary. He's a big black tire man. He's going to eat me and my babies.
I mean, I don't want to get, you know, stereotypical or this kind of thing or politically correct, but, you know, she didn't have it. Yeah, she was, you know, she was middle class, whatever. I don't know, you know. But Maurice, he had the goods, you know, like a lot of the rappers and this kind of thing. I could see that right away, that he could be a star. So right when I first met him, I told him about the movie and that the case, you know, I didn't think was going to be such a difficult case as it turned out to be. I thought we would, that was going to be a secondary thing, and I was really focusing on the movie. In fact, that's where I got the title,
What's that?
Black on Black.
From where?
From the very first meeting of meeting those guys. I get things like that, little inspirations. And,
Right.
you know, it just hits me in the...
You were arrested the last day on set.
That was unfortunate, because we had to change the ending.
You just like bringing stuff up. You just like bringing shit up to remind me. I know what happened.
Didn't you include his arrest in the movie? They
We
arrested him
did.
during a scene, and you kept it in the film.
A lot of people argued about that. It was a little bit controversial, but hey, controversy makes movies. This is Hollywood. I made other movies, my Red on Red, and Blue on Blue, and I'm working on another one now.
What's the title of that?
White on White.
Do you think there's a racial element to this whole situation?
Well, I should have known when a dude's name was Wah and he wasn't Asian that there was a problem. That's what I should have knew.
Are you saying you have something against Chinese people?
No, I think they're smart. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, I just don't trust him. It's deceitful. I should have known. It probably ain't even his real name.
There was some kind of racial thing going on. I don't know what it was. When I first come up, I heard something about, you know, Chinese, white, I don't know.
Chinese people are happy, smiling creatures. I mean, they don't have any problems. And they have really good hair.
We got a DNA. In fact, I got it that day. I swatched them.
Didn't the police actually use the DNA you took?
I think they did. We got screwed by the police. Let's just put it that way. Another black man down by the police.
Motherfucker did swab my mouth with a cotton swab. I don't know why he did that. Why? What was the point of that?
Unfortunately, that turned out to be a key piece of evidence convicting you. Evidently, he confused it and exchanged it with the cotton swab of the actual thief.
Wait, you saying that there was another client of his who was actually the one who actually may have done the?
Yes, it was some guy who was arrested and ended up losing it in jail.
Oh, over the same watch thing?
Feces against the wall or something. Some client of his on a traffic violation actually turned out to be the thief.
I mean, we know this for a fact?
Yes, it's a fact.
I mean, you know it for a fact, he knows it for a fact. Who else knows it for a fact?
The LA County District Attorney.
And how long have they known this?
Since about a month after you were convicted.
Is it true that you were on the verge of being disbarred?
Well, I had some troubles, yeah. You know, you want to drag it up? Sure. I had some problems with the bar. You know, look, I'm an artist. Okay, I missed some days here and there. Sometimes I had meetings with agents. You know, you're working on a huge deal, okay, for a movie. You can't just all of a sudden drop everything and run off to court every 5 minutes.
I think I make what like $1,100 on the movie or something. I don't even know. And after taxes and fees and stuff that I paid, I only got to see like $445 of it.
She owns a string of hair salons from her cut of the movie.
From her cut of the movie.
Yes. She made, well, according to the Hollywood Reporter, she made $50 million.
Wait. How $15 million? How much money? How much money did the movie? How much money did the movie make?
Well,
she made how much? 15 million?
50.
50 million? How much did this Wah make on the flick?
According to the Hollywood Reporter, you've made over $150 million personally off the film.
That's without European DVD sales.
I certainly don't have that that kind of money.
Or pay-per-view rights, so it hasn't really been figured in yet.
I got some money out of it, and I also made sure that Maurice also benefited from his family and this kind of thing.
Your image is being used quite a bit. They have the Maurice action figures.
He's made a total of $1,122.56 off the film.
He made $150 million?
You get out in a week, correct?
Yeah, I get out in a week.
Maurice says he was innocent, and I believed him. The judge didn't. That's the problem.
Maurice was found guilty by a court of law.
And you respect the court's decision?
Yes, I do.
I don't know if he's got hard feelings. I've had some threats.
There was a rape scene in the movie.
Yo, dog, we're gonna have to move with this, man. I mean, I already feel like I got fucked in the ass. She made $50 million. You want to talk to me about some fucking rape?
He was raped in prison, you know.
Yeah, I heard something about that. I don't know.
Wasn't there a rape scene in your movie?
Well, there was. It's unfortunate business, I think.
Wasn't he nominated for an Academy Award?
He got a nomination, and geez, I think he should be grateful. I mean, you know, it just turned out that his case didn't work out so good.
Well, who won?
Denzel Washington.
Are you interviewing them too?
I've interviewed Mr. Wall already. Yeah.
You've interviewed him. So
Well,
where's he at now?
He has a mansion in Santa Monica. It's quite large. It's huge, actually. I mean, it's big even compared to the other mansions in Santa Monica. You know, he gets out in a week.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I heard about that. Yeah.
Said in my interview he'd love to talk to you.
Well, I would appreciate some time to speak with him as well. Do you know exactly what day he gets out?
Do you know where I can find this cat when I get up out of here?
Well, that wouldn't be appropriate now, would it?
No, I'm not saying you gonna tell me where he is. I'm just saying, can you know, he's in the city though.
He said your name was Jamal for a while.
Yeah, but I don't understand what you're trying to get out of this. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you trying to poke me or something? I mean, you know you in the penitentiary, right? Like, I mean, I'm trying to be cool and do this interview and shit, but you know, you coming at me kind of sideways, partner. Ain't nothing between us but opportunity in that camera. You know what I mean? And I don't think it'll be a problem for me taking that camera. So my name is Reese, Joe, ain't no Jamal. And then you want to come in here and start asking me questions, especially when you know I probably got a whole lot of anger kind of built up inside of me and wanting to take it out on somebody with this motherfucker making $150 million, her making $50 million with a string of hair salon. You want to still talk to me about some fucking Jamal and some fucking rape and shit, and I got arrested on the set? I tell you what, you do learn some shit up in here. You do learn some shit up in here. Because I shank all you motherfuckers, the one holding the microphone and you. Nah, you don't know me like that, Papa. You don't know me like that. See? I'm gonna keep smiling. You want a tour? You want to tour the place? Huh? No. You want me to show you? You want me to show you around? I don't have a problem.
If you had one thing to say to Maurice, what would you say?
Maurice? Look, you know, I don't know Maurice that well, okay?
If you could say something to Mr. Wall, what would you say to him?
No, you know what? I said I want to see him.
Well, you're going to see him?
Yeah, I'll see him.
You know, look, you know, let's get back into the movie business. You did a good job in the movie, and let's go. I'd be happy to work with Maurice again.
1, 2, 3, 4. Jufro, get the hell away from my car. I say.
You read my book?
I have read your book. As a matter of fact, I've read your book. I have post-it notes stuck all through your book.
I know, I can't hear you at all. Let's stop for a second until they're done blow drying.
I paid $1,100. $50 million? I'm doing my best not to laugh. We keep checking over here.
I'm going to remember that number.